You ever find yourself searching for a good video? Well, have no fear, cause I'm here to tell you that this video isn't good. But you know what is good though? Lo-fi hip-hop. I'm sure we've all seen this girl here on YouTube. From time to time, I listen to her music. So the basic idea for this video is to make some lo-fi hip-hop backgrounds. I don't know if that's a real thing. You know, something that'll give you just good vibes, you know? Did I accomplish that? Absolutely not. Well, maybe. Alright, let's see if I did then. The first sketch I did was to replicate the lo-fi girl's pose and her room. But not exactly. I just wanted to make my own version. I kept pretty much the same pose and window, and just added things in my own room. Once I did, quote-unquote, finish, and I'm putting that in quotes because I didn't really like the original outcome. It felt way more cartoony, which isn't what I was going for. I wanted a more anime art style, so what I did was first look at some references to see what it is I'm doing wrong, and the big thing that I messed up on is that I used line work for the backgrounds, which the references I had didn't have any lines, only for the things being animated. In this case, it would be the sketchbook, the chair, and myself. So after a bit of detail adding, I think I got what I was going for. Here is the final piece. Actually, no, this is the original piece. And then here's the real final piece, I guess I should say. Overall, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this. Maybe the lines are a bit too thick for this though. And that will be a reoccurring thing with me in this video. Alright, let's get on to the next one. For the next one, I went for a more cartoony art style. As for the scene in the next one, it's just a very small neighborhood in like the late afternoon, giving it a kind of pinkish sky tone. It's a pretty simple doodle. I guess I should mention it here, but I'm actually using Autodesk Sketchbook instead of Photoshop. I tend to use this for more simple illustrations. For this doodle specifically, I wanted to try and give a bit of a nostalgic feeling. That's why I chose a neighborhood and why it's in this time of day. Did I give off that nostalgic feeling? Kinda. I think it would have been better if I went for a more realistic style, if I wanted to give off a more nostalgic vibe. Although, that's not really the point of this vid, because I think looking at a realistic drawing with some lo-fi music can't really get me in the same mood as it usually does. So here's the doodle, pretty simple, but also very pleasing colors. For the third one, it's similar to the second one since it has a pink sky, small neighborhood-like setting. I was inspired by an image I found on Pinterest for this one. I couldn't find it, and my dumb brain forgot to save it, so whoops. I used black for the outline instead of my classic, my dark brownish color outline. I had a bit of a problem with this one since it was too simple, so I decided to actually redraw it and see what I can come up with. So here's the original piece. Simple, but very simple. But now for the second attempt. Boom. It's perfect. Actually, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about both of them. It still feels like they're missing something, but maybe it's just me being a classic artist, and we shall never be satisfied with our pieces. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop right there. And otherwise, I feel like I'm just going to constantly be torturing myself. For the last doodle, I had a person sitting on top of a rooftop. I tend to see this in Lo-Fi Chill playlists, so I already had a basic idea of what I wanted. And of course, me, being the classical artist that I am, I didn't like this one either, or rather the original piece. I felt that the lines were way too bold and thick. That may seem like a small thing, but you have no idea how much hours I lost trying to sleep until I changed it. So here's the original. And here's the updated version. Which one is better? Well, I think we all know the answer to that. It seems rather obvious. And I hope you don't say the former, because if you do, I will be very disappointed. But yeah, that's all for this video. So what did we learn? Well, honestly nothing. Other than the fact that I will never be satisfied with my work, apparently. This was definitely, surprisingly, not very chill. It was actually very annoying trying to figure out, alright, does this work? Does that work? I don't know. I was just never very satisfied with most of these. But, I don't know. You guys might feel different about this. Anyway, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, etc. You get the deal. Alright, and this has been your chill session for today. So, peace.